Neiman is probably among the most powerful and important American artists of this generation. He is known for his brightly colored expressionist paintings. Neiman received his classical art training at the prestigious School of the Art Institute in Chicago and taught at the institute for 10 years. He essentially took illustration from the US and Impressionism from France, marrying the two styles and redefining American modern art in the process. LeRoy Neiman is revered for his brilliantly colored, stunningly energetic images of sporting events and leisure activities. Neiman moved in privileged social circles and was a man of leisure. He was hired by Hugh Hefner and traveled the world documenting the high society through his paintings for Playboy. As a contributing artist for Playboy, he created the Party Jokes page cartoon character known as Femlin. His illustrations of events, exotic locations, and activities were featured in the Man at His Leisure series for over 15 years. Neiman earned international recognition for his brightly colored paintings of sporting events like the Olympics, Wimbledon, the Super Bowl, the Kentucky Derby, the Ryder Cup, and the World Series. He also painted travel scenes, most notably of Paris and safari scenes, icons, athletes, and musicians. When painting Muhammad Ali, LeRoy Neiman was the only person allowed in Ali's dressing room before a fight. He received 5 honorary doctorates and numerous awards, a recent Lifetime Achievement Award from the University of Southern California, an induction into the International Boxing Hall of Fame, and proclamations and citations. Most recently, he received the Order of the Lincoln Award on the 200th birthday celebration of Abraham Lincoln, given by the Lincoln Academy of Illinois. He has authored 12 books of his art. LeRoy Neiman worked in oil, enamel, watercolor, pencil drawings, pastels, serigraphy, and some lithographs and etchings. Neiman is listed in Art Collector's Almanac, Who's Who in the East, Who's Who in American Art, Who's Who in America, Who's Who in the World. He is considered by many to be the first major sports artist in history. His work is in the permanent collection of the Smithsonian, the Whitney Museum, the Brooklyn Museum, the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston, the State Hermitage Museum in Russia, Wadham College at Oxford, and in museums and art galleries the world over, as well as in private and corporate collections. Neiman and his wife Janet donated a lot to the improvement of the arts. He sponsored and supported several organizations from coast to coast that foster art activities for underprivileged children, such as the LeRoy Neiman Center for Youth in San Francisco and the Arts Horizons LeRoy Neiman Art Center in Harlem. He also has established facilities at various colleges, including the LeRoy Neiman Center for Print Studies at Columbia University in New York and the LeRoy Neiman Campus Center at his alma mater, the School of the Art Institute of Chicago. Neiman donated $5 million to the School of the Art Institute, which funded the construction of the Neiman Center at the school. His originals have crossed the $1 million threshold, an amazing feat for a contemporary artist, and his screen prints today are becoming increasingly difficult to get hold of.
It's a commission from a guy out in California that wants a life-size savage tiger. I'm doing a friendly tiger.